Afternoon, everybody. What's going on in these YouTube streets? First of all, I want to welcome everyone. Okay, hold on. Let me get my share on first. Okay, hold on 1 second. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Review. I'm just typing in my. Okay, the voice text don't want to work when I do it like this. Sorry. Guess I should have done this first. Okay. Okay, got it. First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming to my new page. I had to exit out, well, not exit out, but I had to recreate another YouTube page because my old YouTube page kept acting up and I wasn't getting too much help from YouTube. So I just went ahead and created another one. But it's along the same lines, the same content, basically reviews, TV shows, reality shows, prime time shows, also media. Um, what else? And then sometimes we'll just talk about regular everyday stuff, but mainly the page is still the same. Make sure my hair looks okay. The page is basically the same as before. So, which is basically going to be doing TV reviews. So, again, welcome to my new page. I changed the name a little bit. So, it's now called Tanya's Primetime TV Media Reviews. Now, the first review I'm going to do to my brand new page is going to be off of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. The most current episode was, I believe it was Monday, the 4th. What's today, the 7th? Yeah, the 4th. So, and it was titled, oh Lord. Let me look at my notes. Don't mess with Texas. Now, where do we start? So much happened in this last episode. I guess I'll start with Tokyo. Now, if you watched the last episode before that, last week, um, there's a meeting. Carly Red has started some mess, as usual. I think I'm going to officially call her the bone carrier of Hip Hop Atlanta, of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Just like, how Sheree is with, and how they call Sheree, the bone collector. So I think I'm going to start calling Carly that because she's always doing something in some mess. Anywho, Carly Red had tried to have a sit down with Tokyo, whose ex is Tobias. Tobias, I believe, is I think, if I can remember correctly, I think Tokyo broke up with him because she found out that, well, allegedly, that he was allegedly cheating on her. And everybody knows that Tokyo is still a virgin, so I'm not going to say that's kind of what you suspect from a male because that would be wrong. Because that would kind of be stereotyping that all men can't wait, for a virgin, and stay faithful to her, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so they broke up, and from what I gathered, Tokyo was trying to move on and everything, but when she found out that Spice was now messing around with Tobias, she kind of got upset, and she was upset because Carly didn't tell her, or didn't bring it to her in a different way. Carly claims she tried to call her and send her messages, but Tokyo says, I didn't get your messages, I didn't get your phone calls. And she was like, well, why you didn't text me, like you do any other time when you're trying to, share some tea, per se. And Carly was like, well, I'm sorry that I didn't use every, extreme measure to let you know that Spice was now kicking it with your ex Tobias. So then we come to the scene where they all sitting around chit chatting, and Spice didn't know that Tokyo was invited to, the little sit down they were having. And I can't remember if Tokyo knew Spice was coming or not. But anywho, Spice started going in on Tokyo right away. Um, Basically degrading her, calling her names. I mean, Tokyo is a heavyset woman, and like myself, I'm a heavyset woman too. And so I would have been offended too if Spice would have said, she doesn't need anything else to eat. I thought it was funny. I'm sorry. I thought it was funny, but still, it was disrespectful, and I can't blame Tokyo for getting upset. But um, she kept telling Spice, this is nothing between me and you. I don't know you. I don't have no beef with you. Whatnot, whatnot. And Spice just kept throwing dags and throwing daggers at her, and well, you saw what happened. Tokyo politely got up, stood up, claimed she was excusing herself from the situation because she didn't want no mess. And next thing you know, she took her big black purse and swung it all around the world and threw it directly at Spice's head. Now, good thing Spice is quick, because she missed that purse. She ducked really fast and in the nick of time. So she missed that purse going for aiming for her head. And then, the security guards came and broke it up as they normally do, dragged Tokyo out to her awaiting van, truck, whatever it was. And she was out there crying and shaking and carrying on. And, talking about, I didn't come here to fight, blah, 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 blah. If she wanted to fight her auntie, she would have stayed home. So, I don't know. I think she was taking a jab at their age or whatnot. Because Carly and them is, I believe, a little older than her. But anyway, so I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Did Spice deserve it? I mean, I'm not condoning fighting. I never condone fighting unless it's your last resort. You're trying to protect yourself, protect your children, things like that. Just last resort. And that's what you feel you have no other choice but to fight. But these girls sometimes on these shows, they just fight over words, and everybody know those sayings, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt. But yeah, to these ladies, a lot of things are just reason to fight. So, anywho, moving on. What do y'all think about Jasmine? Now, I'm really confused about Jasmine, just like Rashida is. If y'all been following the show, y'all know that Jasmine is a female. She used to be a stripper, dancer, whatever, and met Rashida's husband, Kirk, and had an affair and produced a seed. And after blood tests, turns out that's his baby. So Rashida and them broke up, and they broke up before she even knew about the baby. And basically, she's kind of, I don't know if they're trying to rebuild their relationship now, because she let him back home, and but claiming they're on two separate sides of the house. He got to stay on his side, she got to stay on her side. Ain't no relationships going on. She just mainly wants them there for support with the children, which I can understand that. They've been married, they've been together forever. They have companies and businesses together. She's about to open a new store pressed in, Houston, Texas. And I think I can't say if she made the right decision because they done been through this before several times with him and his infidelities. But, you can't say what you would do unless you're in that situation. So, anyways, Miss Jasmine, the baby's mother, Kurt's side piece, um, she basically takes it upon herself. Now, let me backtrack a little bit. Uh, Pressed, which is the basically the store that's opening in Houston, Texas. Rashida's second store. They have one in Atlanta called Press. It's doing so well. She wants to open a new one. She wants to do it in Houston. So what she does is Just Brittany, who is the singer. Um, she is from Houston, but basically based in ATL right now, and part of the cast. Rashida invites her back to Houston for the grand opening to perform, do a couple of numbers, whatnot. I actually like her. I like Just Brittany. I think she sounds really good. I love her voice. Um, I can't remember that show that she was on, but it was with Rick Ross and I can't remember the other producer's name off the top of my head. Help me out, help me out. You can post in the comments. I don't know if I said that before, but you should be able to post in the comments if I miss something or get something wrong here. I can't remember the guy's name. I got his face right in front of me. Really short, wear glasses, great producer. Anyway, she had auditioned on that show, and Rick Ross basically took her under her wings and wanted to work with her to help her, go further in her career. Anyway, so just give you a little backlog of where Just Brittany didn't just appear on TV on Love and Hip Hop LA. So, anyway, so Rashida invited her to come down and sing. Now, Just Brittany is really cool with Tierra. Tierra is really cool with Jasmine. So, Just Brittany is like, Tierra, why don't you come down to Houston? You come to the grand opening, see me perform, and I can show you around my city, show you how Houston do, all that, how they get down in Houston. And Tierra takes her up on it, but then she tells her that she's going to bring along Jasmine. And Just Brittany, in the last episode, she told her, I'm inviting you. I don't want no mess. I don't want anything to affect my performance. I don't want Rashida to think that I have anything to do with this. I mean, you're bringing her husband's side chick, baby mama, to her grand opening in Houston, and knows that them two have a lot of tension, between the two, because Rashida don't want to have nothing to do with her. Yes, my husband had a baby, by you. You two deal with that. Leave me out of it. And, if that's what Rashida chooses to do, that's what Rashida chooses to do. At least she's woman enough to allow, well, not, I won't say allow, but at least to understand. Ooh, somebody's calling. Hang up. So at least to understand, that the child has nothing to do with it. He didn't ask to be born. He definitely didn't ask to be born by no sidekick, no side piece. So she at least, acknowledges the fact that, you and my husband, y'all work that out between y'all. But Jasmine has been just stalking Rashida, popping up at her main press location in Atlanta, trying to speak to her. And Rashida keeps telling her she don't want to speak to her. They have nothing to talk about. Whoop de whoop whoop. And so, and that's that. Tierra was told not to bring Jasmine down there, but you saw what happened. After mostly all the cast members, got depressed and they started the grand opening and all the people outside, the guests came in shopping, looking around, whatever. And who walks in while Just Brittany is performing? But Tiara and Jasmine. I think Kurt was it Kurt who saw her first? I think it was Kurt who saw Jasmine first, and then Rashida was like, "I know my eyes got to be playing tricks on me because I know she is not down here from Atlanta at my grand opening." So of course she was pissed off. Kurt's pissed off. Like, what the hell are you doing here? You know what? What's up? And Rashida basically told Kurt, I thought it was kind of funny how she basically told him, go, go somewhere, go sit down. I got this. Don't worry about this. I got your baby mama. I thought that was pretty funny. But anywho, so Rashida just, asked her, "What's up? Why you here? Why you want to talk to me so bad? Why is you so stressed? Why are you so pressed? Get it? Pressed." Like Rashida's store. Anyway, and asked her why she's so pressed. And I don't get it either. I mean, I have to admit, I have been in a situation where I've had a child with a man, and something happened. We broke up. Another child was involved. I know several other people it's happened to too. So it's not like it doesn't happen. Everybody knows this is sometimes an everyday occurrence in relationships. And I have never been so pressed to meet the other woman, like going to her job and I was never the sidekick, so it wasn't like I broke up a relationship. It wasn't nothing like that. So I really didn't have no need. Now, once the kids got older and once they started, you know, both of our sons was around the same age, they started kind of hanging out at the same place, we hooked up and got together and basically, said, we're going to make sure the kids grow up together, be around each other, know each other, spend a night over each other's houses, go to birthday parties, whoopty whoop whoop. So that's how that went. But the way that Jasmine is going all about it, I'm really confused because it seems like even if Kurt is not taking it upon himself to play a bigger role in his son's life by, the other woman, Jasmine, I still don't think she should be going as far as she did to holler at Rashida. So I understand Rashida being upset. I would feel the same way. And it's my grand opening to my new store. We hundreds of miles from home, and you come down here with this mess, and you claim all you want to do is apologize. Apologize. Okay, apologize. And what's next? What's next? You've been stalking me at my store, showing up here and there, hitting me up on social media, all kind of stuff because you want to apologize for what you did and then say that you are really not that type of girl. I mean, well, what type of female are you then? If you messing with a married man and then have a baby by him, didn't even try to protect yourself from getting pregnant. So what kind of woman are you? Like, I'm waiting on her to explain. Rashida's waiting on her to explain the whole entire restaurant. Or I think it was a bar where they was. Yes, that's where it was. I'm sorry. After the grand opening, everybody met at a bar or a club. Something like that. So that's where they was. That's where Jasmine and Tiara showed up. So sorry about that. And so basically, Jasmine said what she had to say. I came here to apologize. I'm not that type of woman. Rashida shuts that down and basically, tell her, she reads her, she checks her. Yeah, you are that type of woman. I don't respect you. Yeah, you apologize. Okay, and what? There's no need for me and you to be, you know, dealing with each other at all. That's your baby. That's his baby. You two needs to handle that. Don't contact me no more. Don't call me. Don't inbox me. Don't do nothing. Facebook, no kind of social media. Don't show up at my store. Don't send messages for me. Don't call for me. Oh gosh, if y'all haven't seen that, I'm sorry for the spoiler, but you have to go back and record that and check out that scene at the end of the episode. But I'm like, how do you guys feel about that? Miss Jasmine. Is Rashida wrong for not wanting to deal with her? Do you think Rashida is not understanding? Or do you think she's doing what anyone can be expected to do? I mean, she's still technically, emotionally, I should say, trying to deal with the situation. Kurt, she just let him back home. They're not even where they were before. I think she's just basically trying to see where his head at, give him a chance, and probably see if he can make it up to her. I don't know how you make that up, but you know what I mean. Things do happen in relationships like that. People do work out. People go through a lot of stuff in marriages. I mean, you know, Kurt's, he's a well known person. Like a lot of celebrities, it's not hard to have people, approach you in that way. And I don't know what Jasmine was mainly after. If she was after to try to interrupt his home and take him away from Rashida. If she was just trying to get a bag, you know, have a baby and have him, take care of her financially and the child. I don't know. Was she really in love with him, and did he feed her some bull? Me and Rashida's not working out. You know how I go. Men, sometimes, they feed you that mess and make you think that, they don't really have a relationship at home anymore. But there's no reason why she didn't know that, because they're on TV every week. I mean, for how many years now? So, she if she knew who she was, which I'm sure she did, she knew that he was with Rashida and that he was married, So I'm not giving her no pass for that. But anyway, um the other thing that I was going to mention was Mama D and the Scrappy situation. Bambi is pregnant. Him and Bambi got married. They expecting their first baby, and they come home to Mama D in their kitchen building a nursery. Well, what she claims, she's building a nursery, but Mama D ain't building no nursery. She had all kind of men working there, good looking men, strong backs. Some muscular men looked like they were more like models instead of construction workers. But anyway, I think that was so played up by the television producers, because that, I don't know, that scene just seemed really fake. Like everybody just seemed really fake. Like just them being surprised that Mama D is there, Bambi so called getting upset. I think they could have left that scene out, really. But anywho, I'm looking forward to the next episode. Uh I did watch what other show did I watch last night that I wanted to do a review on too. I'll probably come back tomorrow to do that review, because I'm about to walk out the house right now, head to the plantation, to my gig, my job. So I'll probably do a review on that maybe tomorrow. And excuse me. That was oh gosh, I forgot the name of the show. Look at here. Hold on. Hold on. My mind been all over the place. I've been really busy and mine been everywhere, because we're also planning a vacation. So I've been doing research on hotels and planes and all kind of stuff. Anyway, Queen Sugar. How did I forget? I love that show. I love that show, and I love me some. Ooh. That angel. But anyway, okay. So I'll probably do a review on that tomorrow. You guys, I'm gonna check out now. I have to be at work. 4 o'clock. I got 35 minutes to be at work. So, anywho, I will holler at y'all later. Leave some comments in the comment section if you have any comments about the last episode of Love and Hip Hop, or if you got an opinion about anything or any questions for me, please feel free to leave a comment. And please like this video. Please share this video. Let people know of my new Facebook channel. Because, like I said, I'm not going to be using the other channel anymore. So please let people know my new channel, Tanya's Primetime TV / media reviews. So, okay. I'll holler at you guys. Peace out. Love ya. Bye.